want to take a few moments to talk about something that I think is rather important. So imagine this. You're getting ready to go out. You're thinking, oh, I'm looking forward to this beautiful day. Get dressed. Put your boots on. Put your jacket on. Grab your gloves. And then you pick up your helmet. And as you pick up your helmet and bring it closer to your face, oh, yes, stinky helmets. Now, I'm sure that at some point out there, people have come across their helmets that have not smelt very nice. There's a few things, of course, you can do to help prevent it. One of them, of course, is removing all the interior, all this stuff, washing it, letting it dry, and then putting it back in. But when you live in a hot climate, let's say like here in Taiwan, where the summers are maybe 37, 38 degrees, and you're riding a motorcycle for, I don't know, a few hours or 12 hours, whatever it is, you will sweat. And the sweat, of course, will soak up into the materials inside. And if you don't dry it out properly, you will get a smell. And I've had, not myself, but I have seen, I should say, circumstances where somebody was sweating inside their helmet a lot and then didn't do any riding for a few months. And when they went to pick it up, there was mold inside. So it's very important, of course, to keep the interior of the helmet dry. Some people put their helmet down and have a fan facing it or put it somewhere where there's a breeze. But there's actually an easier way. It's a way that I started to do, or rather, I started to dry my helmet more than 20 years ago. Now, I wanted to do a review of this product. So I've been doing a review of it for the last 2 months and playing with it. Now, the previous machine that I had lasted me 20 years. But when I came back from doing around my Taiwan trip, got back home and I put my helmet on this device, and guess what happened? Well, I knew that the electric motor on the fan was going to die. It just died after 15 minutes. So I thought, I'm going to go and get a new one. And that is a helmet dryer. Yes, for people who don't know this, there are dryers that you can use for your helmet. Now, the one that I had for many years was only for the helmet. But I came across one that now I think is way, way better. Let me show it to you. Here it is. It comes with all the attachments you can think of. 2 for boots, 2 for helmets. You can actually do 2 helmets at the same time, or 2 helmets and 1 pair of boots, or 1 helmet and 1 pair of boots, or 2 helmets and 1 pair of gloves. There's only like four air things, tubes, right? But nevertheless, it actually makes a big difference. Now, the timer is right here. You can set it for 30 minutes, up to 3 hours. Now, if you set it for 30 minutes, you have to crank it all the way to engage the clockwork. And then after, you can set it for however long you want, 3 hours, 102 hours, 2.5 hours, 60 minutes, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, no matter what it is. And that's actually what starts the fan and everything. Underneath is a switch. Now, this is not an on-off switch. It's for cold and hot. Well, let me rephrase that. It's not really hot. It's not really warm. It's less than warm. So actually, that's a very good thing. So if I run it for like maybe 2 hours or an hour on one of my helmets when I get back from a trip, it takes maybe about an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending, of course, how hot I was outside because I was sweating so much. And if I put it on hot and after the 2 hours touch the inside of the helmet, it feels like, how would I put it? Not even lukewarm, almost sort of like just before lukewarm. Cold, however, well, it's just the air that's going through the fan and up the tubes. Now, the one that I had previously, which died on me after 20 years, was just for a helmet. This is a really good deal, and this is something I suggest anybody out there go and buy one. Because it really does help. And you don't constantly have to take the interior from the helmet, wash it and dry it, and then put it back in as often if you have something like this. It's something that I love. And this one here, I have to say, is way better, of course, than the one that I had for many, many years. The one that I had for many, many years, as I said, was only for helmet. But this one is for gloves, for boots, and for helmets. And you have all the attachments. There's 4 different attachments that all come with it. This is the intake for the fan, which is right here. It's called Little Hotties. Now, you may think, oh, how much is this? I was checking the prices and comparing them to prices here in Taiwan. And surprisingly, not that much. Very inexpensive. Much more inexpensive than what I paid for mine, which only did helmets more than 20 years ago. This one cost, if I convert, well, I'll put the price at the bottom, right? So here in Taiwan, I paid 1,495 Taiwan dollars. I will put the exchange here at the bottom. And when I was looking online at the various retailers that were selling it, that was pretty much the price. Some were more expensive. Now, the other thing I was checking is, does Costco have this? Because this one I bought at Costco here in Taiwan. And this is a product that Costco is carrying in many other international locations, including those in the United States and Canada and so on. So go there and buy it, because you will be happy with it. Trust me, it'll save you a lot of time. It'll prevent your helmets, not just your helmets, but your boots and your gloves from getting really stinky and rancid, as they probably usually do in the summertime, if it's hot, which it is in Taiwan. So yeah, go in and buy it. I give it 2 thumbs up. Or wait, maybe if I can use these. So wait, it looks like 2 thumbs, right? Up yours. Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do have any questions, post it below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, bye-bye.